Welcome back to another video on the channel. Thank you guys for clicking on today's video. Today we're going to be ranking all 32 NFL teams in order of how popular they are. As a disclaimer on how I came up with my list, I basically used a point-based system for 3 different metrics on deciding the rankings for the teams. One of them was the cost of the team. This relates to people that show up for the games, jersey sales, and things bought inside of the stadium. The next one was Twitter followers, and the final one was a study conducted on all NFL fan bases, and they were ranked in order on that study of the best and worst fan bases. I put all 3 categories in order, and then each team got points based on where they were in each of those categories, and that's how I came up with the point system and how I ended up ranking my teams. Before we actually hop into the content of today's video, if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. We just hit 300 subscribers, and I want to thank you guys so much for that. We're on the road to 400, and every subscriber helps, so if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop into the rankings, starting off with number 32. Starting off the list at number 32 is the Jacksonville Jaguars. They have the 25th most expensive team in the National Football League, coming in at $2.45 billion. On the fan study, they were ranked as the 31st best fans in the National Football League, and as followers goes on Twitter, they only have 701,000, and that puts them at dead last in the number of followers they have on Twitter. So with all this combined, this makes the Jaguars come in at number 32 on the NFL most popular list. Coming in at number 31 is the Cincinnati Bengals. They have the least expensive team in the National Football League at $2 billion. On the fan base study, the Bengals had the 23rd ranked fans in the league. And for Twitter followers, the Bengals only have 900,000, and that ranks them at 30th in the National Football League as far as followers go. Combining these 3 traits together, it puts the Bengals in at number 31 on the NFL most popular teams rank. Coming in at number 30 is the Los Angeles Chargers. They have the 21st most expensive team in the National Football League at $2.6 billion. On the fan base study, they had the 32nd ranked fans in the entire National Football League. And when it came to Twitter followers, they have 924,000. Combining all those metrics, it has the Chargers coming in at number 30 on the list. Coming in at number 29 is the Arizona Cardinals. They had the 27th most expensive team in the National Football League, coming in at $2.325 billion. When it came to the fans ranking, the Cardinals came in at number 28, and on Twitter, the Arizona Cardinals have 988,000 followers, bringing them in at number 26 on the followers list. Combining all those metrics together, it has the Cardinals coming in at number 29 on the most popular teams list. Coming in at number 28 is the Tennessee Titans. They're the 28th most expensive team in the league at $2.3 billion. On the fan base study, they came in at 22. And as far as Twitter followers go, at 877,000, Tennessee Titans came in at 31. Combining all these attributes together, it has the Titans coming in at number 28 on the NFL most popular teams list. Up next at 27 is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who have the 29th most expensive team in the National Football League, coming in at $2.28 billion. On the fan base rankings, the Bucs come in at number 30, and on Twitter with 986,000 followers, the Bucs come in at number 27 on the followers list. Combining all these together, the Bucs placed number 27 on the most popular NFL teams. We'll see if Tom Brady in the Super Bowl this past season can raise him in the list in the future. Coming in at 26 is the Detroit Lions. The Lions have the 30th most expensive team in the National Football League at $2.1 billion. On the fan base study, the Lions had the 16th ranked best fan base, and on Twitter, the Lions had 1.3 million followers, placing 19th on the Twitter list. Combining all these elements together, the Lions come in at number 26 on the most popular teams list. Up next, number 25, the Los Angeles Rams. The Rams have the 4th most expensive team in the National Football League, tallying up to $4 billion. On the fan base rankings, the Rams came in at number 29, and on Twitter with 950,000 followers, the Rams come in at number 28, all combining to place number 25 on the most popular NFL teams list. Coming in at number 24 is the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts have the 20th most expensive team in the National Football League at $2.85 billion. On the NFL fan base study, the Colts came in at number 19, and on Twitter with 1 million followers, the Indianapolis Colts placed number 24 on the list. Combining all those together, the Colts come in at number 24 on the most popular NFL teams list. Coming in at number 23 is the Miami Dolphins. Dolphins have the 18th most expensive team in the National Football League at $2.9 billion. On the fan base rankings, the Dolphins placed number 25, and with 1 million followers on Twitter, Dolphins placed 25 on the followers list. Combining all these together, the Dolphins come in at number 23 on the list of the most popular NFL teams. Coming in at number 22 is the Atlanta Falcons. The Falcons have the 19th most expensive team in the National Football League, coming in at $2.875 billion. On the fan base rankings, the Falcons came in at number 24, and on Twitter with 2.3 million followers, the Falcons come in at number 8 on the followers list. Combining all those together, the Falcons come in at number 22 on the most popular NFL teams list. Coming in at number 21 is the Carolina Panthers. The Panthers have the 22nd most expensive team in the National Football League at $2.55 billion. On the fan base rankings, the Panthers come in at number 27, and with 3 million followers on Twitter, the Panthers come in at number 5 in total followers on Twitter, bringing their total to number 21 on the most popular NFL teams list. Coming in at number 20 is the Minnesota Vikings. They have the 17th most expensive team in the National Football League, coming in at $2.95 billion. On the fan base rankings, the Vikings come in at number 15, and with 1.3 million followers on Twitter, the Vikings come in at number 20 on the Twitter's list. With all three of those combined, the Vikings come in at number 20 on the NFL's most popular teams list. Coming in at number 19 is the Baltimore Ravens. They have the 16th most expensive team in the National Football League, coming in at $2.975 billion. On the fan base rankings, the Ravens come in at number 21, and with 1.6 million followers, the Ravens come in at 16 on the followers list, bringing the Ravens total to number 19 on the most popular NFL teams list. Coming in at number 18 is the Buffalo Bills. The Bills have the 31st most expensive team in the National Football League, coming in at $2.05 billion. On the fan base rankings, the Bills came in at number 6, and with 1.1 million followers on Twitter, the Bills come in at number 23 on the list, and with all those combined, the Bills come in at number 18 on the most popular NFL teams list. Coming in at number 17 is the New Orleans Saints. The Saints have the 24th most expensive team in the National Football League, coming in at $2.475 billion. On the fan base rankings, the Saints came in at number 18, and with 1.5 million followers on Twitter, the Saints come in at 17 on the Twitter's followers rankings, putting their overall total at 17 on the most popular NFL teams list. Coming in at number 16 is the Houston Texans. Texans have the 10th most expensive team in the National Football League, coming in at $3.3 billion. On the fan base rankings, the Texans come in at number 26, and with 1.9 million followers on Twitter, the Texans roll in at number 11 on the list, putting them at 16 on the NFL's most popular list. We'll see if their popularity goes down the next couple of years, with Deshaun Watson looking like he's going to be making his way out of town. Coming in at number 15 is the Cleveland Browns. The Browns have the 26th most expensive team in the National Football League, coming in at $2.35 billion. On the fan base study, the Browns came in at number 4, and with 1.3 million followers, the Browns come in at 18, putting their overall ranking at number 15 on the NFL most popular teams list. Coming in at number 14 is the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs have the 23rd most expensive team in the National Football League, coming in at $2.5 billion. On the fan base study, the Chiefs come in at number 7, and with 1.7 million followers on Twitter, the Chiefs come in at number 15, putting their final rank at number 14 on the NFL's most popular teams list. I expect Patrick Mahomes to raise his ranking over the next couple of seasons. Coming in at number 13 is the New York Jets. The Jets have the 6th most expensive team in the National Football League, coming in at $3.55 billion. On the fan base rankings, the Jets come in at number 14, and with 1.2 million followers on Twitter, the Jets come in on the fan base rankings at 22. Their overall rank on the list is 13 for the most popular NFL team. Coming in at number 12 is the Washington Football Team. The Washington Football Team is the 8th most expensive team in the National Football League, coming in at $3.5 billion. On the fan base rankings, they come in at number 11, and with 1.2 million followers, they come in at number 21 on the Twitter's list. This gives Washington Football Team the final ranking of number 12 on the NFL's most popular team list. Coming in at number 11 is the Seattle Seahawks. The Seahawks are the 13th most expensive team in the National Football League, coming in at $3.075 billion. On the fanbase study, the Seahawks come in at number 20, and with 2.4 billion followers on Twitter, the Seahawks come in at number 7 on the Twitter followers list. With all those numbers combined, the Seahawks come in at number 11 on the NFL's most popular teams list. We've reached the top 10, and to start off our top 10 is the Denver Broncos. The Broncos are the 11th most expensive team in the National Football League, coming in at $3.2 billion. On the fan base study, the Broncos come in at number 17, and with 2.6 million followers on Twitter, the Broncos come in at number 6 on the Twitter followers list. With all those combined, the Broncos cracked the top 10 of the NFL's most popular teams list. Coming in at number 9 is the Chicago Bears. The Bears have the 7th most expensive team in the National Football League, coming in at $3.525 billion. On the fanbase study, the Bears come in at number 10, and with 1.8 million followers on Twitter, the Bears are number 13 on the Twitter's list, adding up to number 9 on the NFL's most popular teams list. Up next at number 8 is the New York Giants. The Giants have the 3rd most expensive team in the National Football League, coming in at $4.3 billion. On the fanbase study, the Giants came in at number 13, and with 1.8 million followers on Twitter, the Giants came in at number 12 on the Twitter's followers list. With all those combined, the Giants got number 8 on the NFL's most popular teams list. Coming in at number 7 is the San Francisco 49ers. The 49ers have the 5th most expensive team in the entire National Football League, coming in at $3.8 billion. On the fanbase study, 49ers came in at number 12, and with 2.1 million followers on Twitter, the 49ers cracked the top 10 of the followers list. Combining all those together, the 49ers come in at number 7 on the NFL's most popular teams list. Coming in at number 6 is the Las Vegas Raiders. The Raiders have the 12th most expensive team in the National Football League, tallying up to $3.1 billion. On the NFL study list, the Raiders have the number 1 ranked fan base, and with 1.7 million followers on Twitter, the Raiders come in at number 14 on the Twitter list. Combining all those numbers together, the Raiders have the 6th most popular team in the National Football League. Cracking the top 5 is the Green Bay Packers. The Packers have the 14th most expensive team in the National Football League, coming in at $3.05 billion. On the fanbase study, the Packers came in at number 3, and with 2.3 million followers on Twitter, the Packers placed 9th on the Twitter follower list. With all those elements combined, the Packers got number 5 on the most popular NFL teams list. Coming in at number 4 is the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Steelers have the 15th most expensive team in the National Football League, coming in at $3 billion. On the fanbase study, the Steelers have the 2nd best fan base in the National Football League, and with 3.5 million followers, the Steelers placed 3rd on the Twitter's list. Combining all those numbers together, the Pittsburgh Steelers placed 4th on the NFL's most popular teams list. Starting our top 3 is the Philadelphia Eagles. The Philadelphia Eagles have the 9th most expensive team in the National Football League at $3.4 billion. On the fanbase study, the Eagles have the 5th best fans, and with 3.4 million followers, the Eagles placed 4th on the followers list. Taking all 3 of those numbers into consideration, the Eagles placed number 3 on the NFL's most popular teams list. Coming in at number 2 is the New England Patriots. The Patriots have the 2nd most expensive team in the National Football League, coming in at $4.4 billion. On the NFL study list, the Patriots come in at number 8, and with 4.5 million followers on Twitter, the Patriots have the most followers out of any NFL account on Twitter. Combining all those numbers together, the Patriots have the 2nd most popular team in the National Football League. And last but not least, coming in at number 1 is the Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys have the most expensive team in the National Football League by a long shot, coming in at $5.7 billion. On the NFL study list, the Cowboys come in at number 9, and with 3.9 million followers on Twitter, the Cowboys come in at number 2 on the followers list. Combining all those numbers together, the Cowboys are the most popular NFL team and the most expensive sports franchise in the entire world. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Let me know what you guys think of the list down below, and tell me what critiques you would make or where teams deserve to be. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and like the video if you guys did enjoy it. Thank you guys so much for watching the video, and I'll see you guys next time.